Over the past few months, the streamer Clavicular has become one of the most polarizing people online. After his adoption of looks-maxing subculture led to viral success on TikTok and Kick. However, the rapid rise has come with more than a handful of massive controversies. So let's go through his short but storied history to see if we can understand what the heck is going on. Brandon Peters, who now goes by Clavicular, was born on December 17, 2005. He began injecting himself with testosterone supplements at age 14. In a video from January 2026, with the Hispanic neo-Nazi Nick Fuentes, Clavicular said he got into looks-maxing after being interested in politics in high school, under the theory that his good looks would aid his ability to influence people politically. Also from January 2026, a stream clip showed Clavicular saying he became interested in bodybuilding because of his mother.
Wait, your mom is a looks maxer too?
Maybe back in the day, she did like bodybuilding.
For real? Your mom's ripped?
Not anymore.
Oh.
In the fall of 2024, Clavicular was expelled from Sacred Heart University, just 3 weeks after starting. According to him, it was due to users from the looksmax.org forum reporting him to school administrators for hiding testosterone in his dorm room. Clavicular has also said that he may be on the autism spectrum, but he hasn't been professionally diagnosed yet. And as of now, he still lives in Miami, Florida. Though recently it seems like he's been making it around the country. By late 2025, Clavicular had become relatively popular online for his looks-maxing content, on both Kick and TikTok. He decided to stick with the name Clavicular, which was based on looks-maxer's interest in clavicle width. Clavicular teaches his viewers how to ascend, or become more attractive, ultimately to gain social power or pick up women as a result. This began the trend of using more terms from the looks-maxing community, like hard-maxing. As we dive deeper into the Clavicuverse, your guess will be as good as mine as to what these things mean. Use your context clues. I'll try to explain anything that I feel needs further decoding, because Lord knows we'll need it. One of the looks-maxing practices Clavicular encourages includes bone smashing, which means hitting your face bones with a literal hammer in order to have them grow back stronger. I shouldn't have to say it, but obviously this doesn't work. Clavicular also allegedly takes crystal meth to suppress his appetite, so he can stay thin, in addition to taking anabolic steroids for several years to gain more muscle, which he says made him infertile by 2025 due to his body no longer naturally producing testosterone. I feel like I know way too much about him already. By late 2025, he began selling a self-improvement and looks-maxing course that he called the Clavicular System. He offered this course to his viewers for the low price of $50 a month. This master course provided guides on how to ascend and suggested peptides to take in order to do so. A Rolling Stone reporter dove into the course, writing, "Most users appeared to be in their late teens and early 20s, scattered across Western countries, though not exclusively. Unsurprisingly, I did not encounter a single person identifying as a woman. The discussion board was lively, populated by posts about supplements, medical advice, and users begging for brutally honest photo reviews. Am I Cooked was a regular conversation starter, similar to online incel forums such as incels.is. Most responses were coldly pragmatic, affirming posters' self-assessments while trumpeting an array of supplements and injections. Most comments appeared sincere, though select users were clearly leveraging the forum to market their own services. I saw people claiming to be 17-year-olds, asking how to increase penis size. Supposed 16-year-olds, advised by other members to start bone smashing. Users asking how to fake ADHD so doctors can prescribe them select medications. Others vented about parents uncovering their hidden stashes of supplements. Clavicular's curriculum revolves around different strategies for maxing jawlines, hairlines, and even height. Modules are packed with biochemical diagrams, used to defend his recommended products and regimens. Then there's the advice on women. After coaching followers on the perfect lighting, angles, and how to not sound autistic, Clavicular offers step-by-step scenarios for escalating physical contact on the dance floor. through non-consensual means. Quote, no resistance, inch closer until your erection is her problem. Next, he says, guide her hand to your dick. If she strokes, bathroom or Uber. He maps college campuses into zones, where to approach women, where not to, and advises his young male apostles which organizations to join. Quote, join a feminist magazine club to subtly dominate intellectually. Your presence should be unsettling in a good way. The finish line is simple, getting the woman back to your dorm. Quote, the second she crosses the door frame, her internal monologue has already rationalized the implication. When asked for comment on whether these dating techniques veer into sexual coercion, Clavicular responded in a public tweet. I'm getting emails from all these media platforms. Who the F is Rolling Stone magazine? LOL. Tired of these washed outlets trying to clout chase. By September 2025, Clavicular was noted as one of Looksmaxing's most popular influencers. He had also been called out for his frequent use of the N-word.
I never rode the short bus, but I'm a dumb nigga.
And was known to wear a hat with the word on it. His use of the slur was described as chronic. This all became well known because he was doing it on live streams.
You think that the TTS being on is going to allow you to make me say fucking retarded shit? Then you're out of your goddamn mind.
$3.
Yeah.
Yo, Clavicular, G, keep it up.
Thanks, nigga. Appreciate it. So,
in November 2025, a video of Clavicular injecting his then 17-year-old girlfriend with fat-dissolving peptides to reshape her jaw also gained backlash online. In a later stream, he injected influencer Jenny Poppich with Aqualix, a fat-dissolving acid. At the end of 2025, Clavicular somehow got himself into even worse controversy than anything he'd done so far, when a video taken on December 24th, 2025 went viral, showing Clavicular on livestream running over an alleged stalker with his Cybertruck.
Run this guy over here.
Oh my fucking God.
Start driving with this guy. Drive.
Oh my fuck. Oh my God! You probably just ran him over. Oh my God. Oh my God. Off the car. He was on the car. Oh my God.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
This happened in Miami, Florida, where the man had reportedly been stalking Clavicular and earlier threw red liquid on him. Later in the stream, Clavicular tells a man that he hit the guy in self-defense and alleges there were multiple people surrounding his car, with one that looked like they had a pistol under their clothing. Soon after this, Clavicular got on a call with proven smart decision maker Aiden Ross.
Go on IG Live. You need to be live, okay? You need to be recording something, okay? You need to be live for this.
I'm recording.
Okay. What are they saying they're going to detain you?
They haven't spoken to me yet, but I'm not going to say anything without
a lawyer. Correct. Just do not say. Yes, of course I do. Look, just hang tight, record, don't say anything. Don't answer questions. And just don't say anything, okay? I let it play out, but you need to be recording. Somebody needs to record you.
The whole thing's being recorded, but
Don't worry about that. Yes, I know what you need, and trust me, yes, I got you. The good thing is, listen, it's Christmas, and a lot of my lawyers, they don't celebrate Christmas, so you're going to be good.
Of course not. Perfect.
Don't worry, I'm already on it, dude. I got you. You're good.
Right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Following the incident, Clavicular was banned from Kick. Clavicular soon after posted an AI-generated photo of himself running over a man in a Cybertruck with the caption, "Play stupid games, win stupid prizes." Just after this, on December 27th, Clavicular did an interview with right-wing commentator Michael Knowles for the Daily Wire. During it, Clavicular described Vice President J.D. Vance as subhuman for his recessed side profile and for being obese.
Yeah, but I mean, like this next election cycle, who's going to win? It's going to be Gavin Newsom against J.D. Vance because J.D. Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
J.D. Vance is subhuman?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese, very recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3" Chad.
So JD's very tall. JD's got to be
Well, still, I
6'2",
mean,
6'3".
Gavin Newsom obviously mogs him to death.
So you're a Newsom head. You prefer Newsom to the vice president.
I'm just telling you who's going to win.
Do you prefer him, though?
Honestly, it's hard to say, but Newsom being that much more of a mogger, and like having a president who's like fat and especially that young.
You think he's? I don't think he's fat.
I would say
he's a bigger guy for sure.
He's just like, it's just embarrassing. Like, how are you fat and you expect to like lead a country? You can't even be in shape, you know?
So let's say you got a vote. You're gonna pick the pro mass migrant, pro trans, pro murder the babies, pro burn the cities to the ground, pro BLM Democrat because he's skinnier than the conservative vice president.
100 times over. Yeah.
All right, I can't argue with that.
It just goes to show like who you are as a person, and
I think it does.
not to mention, you look at like JD Vance. I'd say he's probably like more concerned with like doing trips to India and like taking pictures in front of the Taj Mahal than actual politics.
Other viral clips from the interview included one where he described actress Sydney Sweeney as malformed with an extremely recessed upper maxilla.
Well, what are we talking about by hot? Like good looking? Like some people think that like Sydney Sweeney is extremely attractive.
I would say, I don't want to scandalize anybody, I'm a married man. I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? She's got the eyes of doom with no infraorbital support. She's really not that much of a looker in her face. I think that a lot of people with brains find her attractive because of her body.
I don't have brain. I don't know. Well, you're telling me that that if a guy finds Sydney Sweeney attractive, he's got to have brain?
I think that she's above average in looks, but certainly not that like,
No, you said she's got a sunken suborbital, I forget the words that you said.
Yeah, she's got a recessed infraorbitals and a recessed upper maxilla.
You're telling me you go to a bar.
I'm just saying she's not the pinnacle of looks that I'm talking about to actually succeed on social media. She's average to above average.
This interview confirmed Clavicular's adoption to the far right, which led to a stream with Nick Fuentes, who called Clavicular a total Chad for his comments on JD Vance.
First of all, it's just good to see like a Chad white guy. And I tell all my friends that are 6 feet and above, I'm like, why aren't you doing this? If I was taller than 6'1", I would be doing the same thing.
Clavicular also told Fuentes that he based his social media strategy on him and advocated for saving European culture by looks maxing and taking anabolic steroids. At this point, Clavicular was addicted to more than just getting kicked out of escape rooms for doing ketamine. He couldn't help but continue to get into even worse controversies. Because on January 19th, 2026, the Miami nightclub incident hit the timeline, when the worst blunt rotation of all time went out for a night on the town.
Yo, Nick, I'm gonna bring some girls over for you. I'm good.
Nick Fuentes, Clavicular, Sneeko, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, Myron Gaines, and whoever the hell Justin Waller is. I just know they all smelled like nasty boomer cologne. And the fits are giving cousin's wedding and NBA game. They couldn't have made Nick Fuentes look more like a manlet. While on their short bus and at the Miami Beach nightclub Vendome, stream clips showed the Predator pals listening to a well-known Nazi song by Kanye West, going as far as doing the full salute. After the clips went viral, Clavicular defended the group singing along, writing that it was just a song.
Yeah, this is viral. This is everywhere, man. This is the sort of thing a 9-year-old boy finds funny. It's funny because we literally got a Jewish club in Miami Beach to play Hall Hitler, right? That's what makes it funny, is that we have enough status and influence to literally get them to play the most. Like, you can't even find the song on a single platform. We had to play it on Rumble.
The next day, the incident was condemned by Miami Mayor Stephen Miner. Several Miami club owners, including David Grutman, announced bans on the group from their venues. Clavicular met with Grutman and David Einhorn later that month, stating in a later livestream that he told the businessmen that he was, quote, not trying to do politics anymore. In 2026, when asked about Nick Fuentes' political views by the New York Times, Clavicular said he did not hold an opinion. He also labeled politics jester, a looks-maxing term referring to a foolish waste of time. However, things seem to be too late for his audience.
I tried this shit the other day, but... What up, homie?
Yo, you think you can sign my album?
Yeah, I got you,
I'm a
man.
big fan, man. You think we can take a screen photo?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I bet. All right, on the count of three. Nick, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Love you, Cloud. Wait half.
Bro.
Honestly, he wasn't supposed to say that.
That's so cringe, bro.
Yeah, Yo, but I have a bunch of friends and family that have been watching, and I'm like known in Orlando as like the Asian mogger. I would have the honor if you could verify me as the Orlando Asian mogger.
Bro.
Honor is mine.
I don't know. You guys are kind of cringe, bro. It's just gonna be real, you know.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Kind of cringe. That was like the most like, gay thing ever.
By February 2026, New York Times reported that he was earning more than $100,000 a month from his Kick live streams. Now we have to talk about the day the Earth stood still, one which our ancestors will be talking about for generations. February 6, 2026, when Clavicular ran into a frat leader at ASU and got brutally frame-mugged by him.
Friends there, so yeah. Appreciate you. Crimson Tide. Don't you snap. You got me by a lot. I stopped gymming. Yeah, dude.
This moment unleashed a curse upon our country, which has already taken over the military. This is a real post. However, from this dire state of brain rot infesting the internet came poetry and religious texts which will be studied for centuries. Clavicular realized jester maxing at the club is actually peak fun. Clavicular just cracked the code. Jester maxing at the club is officially the new meta. Forget the mysterious guy in the corner trope, or the stiff arm drink hold. We are entering the era of high energy, zero ego, chaotic fun. If you aren't the reason the floor is laughing, are you even living? Put that on a motivational pillow. Now, these stream clippers, who are paid by Kick to promote Clavicular's live streams, may be adding to his public image downfall, or at least turning him into a lol cow. Because a tidal wave hit after the brutal frame mugging of Clavicular by a frat leader at ASU. Clavicular started bone smashing while ASU police was trying to kick him off campus.
I'll let you know when the cops just like pull up.
Do you guys know about bone smashing? Bone smashing? It's according to Wolf's Law. So like when you break down a bone, it grows back stronger. So I'm trying to grow my cheekbones to Mog, you know? I feel like if I was more Mog, they would let me slide. Was that true?
No.
If I was more Chad?
No. Maybe we were less autistic.
Yeah, it's pretty much the autism pill, I'd say.
Clavicular was mid-jester gooning when a group of foids came and spiked his cortisol levels. Is ignoring the foids while munting and mogging moids more useful than SMV Chad fishing in the club? Alright, I need the translator app to help me out before we get lost. Jester gooning. Result not available. Okay, group of foids. Group of women, derogatory. Short for femoid, used by incels to degrade women. Munting, doing a lot of drugs, maybe? Mogging, dominating other men by being more sexually attractive than them. That sounds... never mind. SMV Chad fishing in the club. Raising your sexual market value by doing looks maxing catfishing in the club. Today's story is just a class that makes you dumber. Unfortunately for Clavicular, just one day after being brutally frame mugged, the ASU Chad brutally frame mugged him again. He's just asking for it at this point. This tragedy sent Clavicular directly into the gym, where he showed off his ability to do 70-pound chest flies, with what might be one of the strangest builds I've ever seen. It scares me to look at, quite frankly. Just after this, Clavicular went out for the night, fake ID, and Adderall in hand, which unfortunately led to yet another controversy, because on February 7th, Clavicular was arrested after he was seen on stream asking patrons at a bar for Adderall. Court documents described him as carrying Adderall and Anavar, possessing a forged instrument, and attempting to gain entry using a fake ID. He was released from custody the following day, and soon tweeted that the charges were straight up political persecution. Despite this, 3 days later, the charges were dropped due to a low likelihood of conviction. In the few days after his arrest, Clavicular became a massive meme across the internet. Clavicular almost caught a career-ending cortisol spike after a LARP Max Stacy tried gestifying him on stream by calling him a good boy while he was mid-mog between two low-tier normies at ASU.
Can you say hi to my friend?
What's up, friend? How are you?
Good boy.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Love you.
Alright, off.
Clavicular caught a catastrophic cortisol spike in fear of becoming a bloat cell after his assistant forgot to remove the cheese off his cheeseburger.
What the Alright, there's another one in there that I saved. You see it? Check out his cheese. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out, dude.
Clavicular gigamogged or assessed ASU gray cell into a glaze-maxing seizure when his positive tilt zygomatic maxilla induced a total brain rot stun lock, forcing the low T sub 5 to beg for manual oral suction of his high FWHR genetic rod in a psychotic bid to proximity cope. I think I broke the translator with that one. Clavicular might be in trouble after finding out his new incel girlfriend's brother is a PSL 8 Terra Chad, while he's only a PSL 6 True Chad. After becoming somewhat of a laughingstock online, Clavicular needed a win.
He puts, now you have daughters, I don't know if this is, inappropriate to say, you're also married, but there are these things called sticky that women wear. He puts those on his shoulders to try to make himself look more.
What's funny? What's funny? Huh? What's so funny? How about we pull up your wife's Instagram of her hoeing out to millions of people, and then we laugh at that, Piers? You think my shoulder pads are so funny when I'm trying to frame max to Mog, to ASU Chad? What are you talking about?
I'm not kidding, they're like chicken nuggets.
God, I'm learning so much here, Brett.
No, you're so welcome. This is your education. So
yeah,
he puts
he's about to fucking go home and do this shit because his wife is just like being an ethot for millions of people. He's gonna say shoulder pads. This is what I gotta do. I got you. Bone smashing. I'm all about it.
His shirt, but
Fortunately, number 2 ranked Chad Androgenic was flying to America to stop the ASU frat leader and get revenge for frame mogging Clavicular. Thank God. In the meantime, Clavicular went to a fashion show to try to fashion max, but ended up full demonic ritual maxing. While getting ready for the runway, Clavicular faced Drag King allegations.
Are they actually shaving them off or just bleaching them?
No, it's actually glue stick, so we glue them down.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing that a lot of drag queens do.
Oh, okay. People say that what I do is the opposite of like transgenders. So it's like they're like male to female, and I'd be doing like male to male.
Well, that's called drag king. So
Oh
so
no,
drag.
no! Now they're gonna spam that.
We're all born naked. The rest is drag.
That's right, baby.
During the show, Clavicular did his best to walk confidently, with the cameraman doing a rough job of trying not to run over people.
I think I walked a little too fast there. Is that good? Too fast, too fast, too fast.
His adoring fans online referred to the outfit as a cumbrella.
Well, people in my chat described it as a cumbrella, but I think it's a wax laced shirt. I'm really not too sure. I don't know anything about fashion.
This gave him enough confidence to announce the Frame Mog Championship between ASU frat leader and Androgenic. He also announced he'd be going on the Adam Friedland show.
I'm going on Adam Friedland's podcast tomorrow, so that's gonna be good. Do you guys know Adam Friedland? Yes or no?
This experience, combined with the fashion show, seemed to give him a new view on the LGBTQ community.
Because before, I used to be like, oh, these people, whatever, but I just couldn't give a I got better things to worry about.
Like in high school, a lot of my friends and me, you are extra hateful just because you have nothing better to do with your time or because you think it's funny.
Yeah.
Like the moment you start actually doing anything productive, you're just like, bro,
yeah, for
they
real.
don't care, I don't care.
Yeah, no one gives a bro. Once you stop being on the crazy parts of the internet, but don't get me wrong, I still want to be able to make jokes about protected classes.
Yeah, exactly. I'll sell out, bro.
I mean,
we'll still make darker jokes than any of you guys, There's no point in just being randomly hateful.
Unfortunately, this short upswing was cut short after Clavicular went over to NYC. And it wasn't because he was dance mogged by the NYC Asian mogger in a jester maxing battle. It was actually due to him being attacked at a club the same night, in what is also unfortunately a banger video. Things only got worse when he was visited the next day by Andrew Tate.
It's hiring a lawyer. I'll tell you that. Free G line. Get it. No. There you go. Almost. Fuck. Was that 7?
You're not only just gonna mog people, you're gonna mog them financially via your brand called Mog. That is the mog. That is the pyramid of mogging. That's the full circle, all of it. That's the full circle. And you know what? That skinny little toothpick, I guarantee you offer $100 to walk in our t-shirt, she'd do it. Because she's probably poor.
Andrew Tate also made sure to give Clavicular an awful pep talk about his future.
Statue of Liberty is there, and it's supposed to symbolize freedom and hope and liberty for all. But as you learned in Arizona, to a lesser extent to what I learned in Romania, is that none of us have any freedom, and that we're all stuck inside of the matrix, and that even if you're the president of the United States, you're arguing with some senator or some stupid bitch in Congress, you have media insulting you, even if you're the president, you can't really escape the matrix. Perhaps the only way to truthfully escape the matrix is to live unapologetically, be the person you want to be, say what you want to say, and not give a f about the consequences. And I hope on this journey that you're on, when it goes right, when it goes wrong, whatever, if anything bad happens to you, heaven forbid, you end up in a cell or whatever else, or the internet turns on you or whatever bad happens, I hope you sit there and go, I was real. I was me. I said what I meant what I said, and that's how I escaped the matrix. I don't give a f what happens. Because truthfully, you've only really escaped when you're just as happy in jail as you are here. That's the only way to escape the matrix. Buying a Lambo, buying a Rolex, all that shit, that doesn't escape the matrix. You escape when your mind is free. And for your mind to be free, you must be zen. I was just as happy in jail as I am here. That's what you're gonna learn on this journey, Clav. Because it's actually gonna be quite exciting for you. It's gonna be a roller coaster. I'm watching your journey closely. I lived it. And I see it coming for you, sir. It's gonna be you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I already am. So we'll see what happens from here. But it seems like it's only going up, headline after headline. So it's only up, Just difficult shit to navigate, especially being so young. It's
true.
At this point, clavicular culture has turned into a clown show. World War Mog has officially erupted after the ASU frat leader refused to sign the peace treaty with number 2 ranked Chad Androgenic. What peace treaty? What is even going on anymore? I actually don't know. The most catastrophic Mog alliance in PSL history? Wolvermax? Adamantium Framecell Berserker? Loki Mog? Gigachad Trickster Maxer? Why does that guy have horns? Do these words mean anything? Well, Clavicular claims they don't.
Clavicular had to keep his cortisol levels at an all-time low. Every single person loved, for some reason, the lingo.
you know? And that's not even the lingo that I use at all. This is just dumbasses on Twitter just writing random words. No one understands. It's just random gibberish. All the vernacular that you guys have seen go viral on Twitter is not actually Luxmax terminology. It's just random dumb shit that people put. Jester goon, like that's not actually a thing.
But to us, it does mean something. It means everything. All right, I've had enough. I can feel my brain melting with every new post I see. So I need to finally cut myself free. All I need is to know what you think about Clavicular's history down in the comments. Please help me out by liking the video if you made it this far, and subscribe if you want to catch the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a Jester Maxing filled day, and I'll see you in the next one.